We invite you to visit Miller Ranch in Scottsdale, Arizona. Here at Miller Ranch, which is in the southwestern part of the United States, we only breed Missouri Foxtrotters and train them for shows, competitions, and trails. From here, we also start our trips to the Monument Valley. As a guest of Miller Ranch, you will stay here in this cozy and comfortable guest house. Here you will find everything necessary to make your stay as comfortable as possible. The rooms do not have numbers, but names from the famous horses of the ranch. You can relax here, and from the patio you can overlook the entire ranch. In the first 2 days you will have a comfortable stay while selecting your horse that will accompany you through Monument Valley. There are 6 guests on this ride, and together with the Miller Ranch team and the Navajo guide, we make 9 riders. We are loading 10 horses, which will give us a spare horse. The horses are loaded, and our convoy starts moving. Our water truck with the 3-horse trailer is leading, followed by the gooseneck trailer and the other 7 horses. The chuck wagon, which is equipped with a hot and cold shower, a grill, and all utilities needed for a camp kitchen, is following the convoy. Food and drink for the trip are all well stowed in the cool boxes. We have to cover 316 miles from the ranch to our camp in Monument Valley, which requires a little more than 6 hours. Our camp is directly in Monument Valley National Park, and we are guests of Susie Zazi, the grandmother of our Navajo guide, Nesswood. There are no trees or bushes to tie our horses, so we make a picket line between 2 trailers to tie them. We are looking for a protected space for our tents, as sandstorms and floods are commonplace in Monument Valley. The kitchen is installed quickly, and everyone is waiting to get one of the famous Miller Ranch steaks. The first day went quickly, and everyone is looking forward to the ride tomorrow into Monument Valley, which is the land of the Navajos. Each ride into Navajo land is a special experience, and these days will be remembered for a long time. We have 2 stallions in our group. The world Grand Champion Arizona's Outlaw from Miller Ranch is ridden by Simona, and his brother Legends Outlaw, also from Miller Ranch, is ridden by Nesswood. Matias, our photographer today, is riding Pancho's La Paloma. Matias has dismounted his mare and left her by herself while he takes a photo. Simona is the first one to notice that the mare is leaving our group and going toward the Mustang she has seen in the distance. Simona tries to get closer to the mare, but she cannot be reached. A horse without a rider remains a horse, but a rider without a horse is no longer a rider. He becomes a pedestrian. It takes Nesswood more than 2 hours to catch the mare. In the meantime, we return to our camp on our horses, except for Matias, who is walking. On our second day, we are complete again. We start with a fast gallop and enjoy the natural beauty of the Navajo countryside. We arrive at the camp in the last minute to prevent our little pavilion from being blown away by the wind and a sandstorm that has developed. But during the evening hours, the storm diminishes. Our Foxtrotters are not bothered by the wind or the sandstorm, and our tents are safe under the protecting rocks. Every day in Monument Valley brings another story. Today we got stuck in the sand with our truck and trailer. Even the Dodge with twin tires cannot free the truck. We are trying the Ford, but the hookup is rather difficult. With the Ford we can free the trailer, but then it gets stuck in the sand as well. So we use the Dodge to help. Finally, with both trucks, we free the trailer. We arrived later than planned at the trailhead. The distance from here to our camp in Monument Valley is about 35 miles. We have just enough time if we can manage to speed up the pace. From Hunt's Mesa, or Marlborough Point, we overlook the entire beauty of Monument Valley. The sun is burning and the sand reflects the heat from above. In the shade of the rocks we can ride faster, but later we have to slow down as we go over the mountains. The hot temperatures, the deep sand, and constant riding up and down hills, as well as the quick pace, are not easy for even our well-trained Foxtrotters. Before reaching our camp, we pass a natural spring with refreshing water that gives new strength to our horses. A little rest because a horse lost a shoe, but this is in a normal day's work for Nestwood. We have moved our camp to Paiute Farms. Except for us, there has been no tourists or white men in this area for a long time. 8 riders are left now as Matthias has injured his leg and cannot ride anymore. Nestwood is now leading the group with his beloved mare, Pancho's La Paloma from Miller Ranch. Our goal for today is the Painted Mountains. Here you would look in vain to find any plants. And this would be an ideal background to shoot a Hollywood film about the moon or Mars surface. Actually, there are no trails here, so we are following the paths of the wild burros which live here in this area. Three young Mustang stallions greet us as we arrive at the camp, and we cannot drive them away because Velvet's Charisma from Miller Ranch has come into heat and had to be left behind. And now her club of admirers can't be driven away, and our guests must return to their lives across the ocean. This is our last night in the camp. Tomorrow we will return to Miller Ranch in Scottsdale, and our guests will be taking lasting memories and impressions of this part of the United States and riding the famous Missouri Foxtrotters, which carried them all safely over their demanding trails.
Oh!